This is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I am Lucy Adeyemi. A deadly train accident has been reported in Cairo main railway station on Wednesday. Egypt state media says at least 20 persons have been killed and 40 injured. A witness said there had been an explosion when a train rammed into a barrier at Ramses station in central Cairo and that there were charged bodies on the ground. Details are still sketchy, but reports suggest the trains had exploded upon impact against a barrier at the station and caused a huge fire. The United States Africa Command AFRICOM has begun withdrawing troops from the continent in line with the Trump administration's priority. U.S. plans to pull out in the next 3 years at least 10% of its 6,000 soldiers and military-affiliated civilians stationed in sub-Saharan countries. AFRICOM Commander General Thomas Waldhauser said at a security conference in Munich last week, the troops will be deployed to high-priority U.S. missions. The plan to reduce America's military presence in Africa was approved by the Pentagon in November last year. The decision came on the back of a political furor that erupted following the killing of 4 U.S. soldiers in October during a counterinsurgency operation in Niger. Trump's administration views preparation for potential conflict with China or Russia a higher priority than combating terrorism in Africa. Stay with us, we'll be back after the short break.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
Botswana has offered to lend Zimbabwe $600 million to support its diamond industry and local private firms amid a severe dollar crunch in the southern African nation. A state-owned newspaper reported on Tuesday the loan will consist of $500 million for Zimbabwe's diamond industry and a further $100 million to help private companies whose operations have been hampered by the dollar shortage. Zimbabwe's Secretary for Foreign Affairs James Manzu said President Emmerson Mnangagwa and Botswana's President Mokwetsi Masisi are expected to sign the loan agreement in Harare on Thursday. That's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/ANN Africa TV, Instagram and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Adeyemi.